Hello, so this isn't going to be really scripted or anything, but I guess you could say it's somewhat like a guide or something that I noticed as I was like kind of in my rut to make YouTube videos, or I guess I could say that lack of motivation you can get. Like, it's weird because I could release a video. I'm like, all right, cool. I know I did real good. I know I like how it turned out. I like how I cut this, put insert this there, this and that, whatever. I like how it all basically meshed together. And the one thing I noticed that would always get me was anytime I'm editing, it's like I don't ever want to have, like, say I have some gameplay on the screen and whatever. It's like I never want to over talk what's actually going on in the game. But then it's like it hit me. I'm like, okay, so maybe I need to look back at of the few people who I'm subscribed to and just see how they perform their videos. And then I would look at other people's playthroughs, walkthroughs, and stuff like that in games and stuff. And it's like I noticed one thing: YouTubers literally never stop talking. They just never stop talking. And when I realized that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I literally tried to come to a point to where when it'd be like a brief moment of them not talking, and then I would literally count with my fingers by the seconds how long it takes for them to start talking back again. And it's always like I can barely ever get to like 1 second. It's like the whole entire video they are speaking, they're having it commentated, whether it's like broken up or anything. It's just like, it's crazy. And in this whole entire time, I'm thinking to myself, man, maybe I shouldn't talk so much. Maybe I shouldn't talk so much. Like, maybe I should just let the gameplay kind of like speak for itself, which, you know, for me, yeah, I'll let it do it every now and then I'll add something onto it and add some sort of voice lines and clips into the stuff. Like, yeah, I know I can always edit in like some audio after, like my own commentary and stuff, but it's like, wow, YouTubers never shut the fuck up. Like, okay, not to say it in such a mean-spirited type of way, but it was like, I would look at like few people that I'm subscribed to. I'll look at like Video Game Donkey, see how he goes about his little dunk views or his gameplay snippets, and it's like, I will say the most part you will get is for like, oh, if it's a clip inside the game that kind of adds context to what he says, which does make a lot of sense. Like, oh, say he's doing his dunk view on Shenmue, and then he's like, oh, the dialogue is like made in the 90s, so of course it's going to be crappy or something. And then you have a clip of them saying, hi, my name is Ryu. I am from like Tokyo. And like, oh, your name is Ryu? Oh yeah, Tokyo, I know where that's at. That's the big city, is it not? Like, you know, you have like a clip like that, and I'm just there thinking to myself, that works. And like having that type of format is something that I actually like doing, where it's like, okay, I can explain anything. I can explain what's going on right now in the video, where it's like, okay, I'm attacking with Shinyan, and then I turn to Yaimiku, put like some of the Kitsune little sparkle things, and then, you know, dodge the freaking Katagiri or whatever the hell they're called, and, you know, stuff like that. It's just like on the fly speaking on what's going on. And frankly, even that, I started to notice more what some people will do. They will literally speak on what's going on, whether it's obvious or not, you know. I mean, granted, if it isn't obvious, it's good to like speak on what's actually happening, but Jesus, for the most part, it's like you can literally be there. I can literally say Shinkoi is just going to be, you know, we're just going to walk into up the stairs, you know, we're going to jump, bounce. I'm going to wait a few seconds because, you know, the sword is spinning around me. I kind of want to like use him for healing, and then I'm going to get all my rewards that I rightfully deserve because it's the talent overflow. And yeah, we're going to do it again and have it right back there, and probably do it 2 more times because that the game gives you like 3. That's literally what's going on in the gameplay right now, as you can see. So I'm thinking about it in this sense where I'm like, why am I struggling? why am I having such a hard time with this when I really shouldn't be? It's like I'm making a big deal out of something that really isn't a big deal. But at the same time, I always think in my head, I want to at least make a video that somebody could look at, or even myself, I would look at, and I can easily enjoy it for myself as well. Like right now, the game is just on and on and on and on and on. And if I remember correctly, I think this video is literally like 20 minutes. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to really speak for 20 minutes, but you can literally have YouTubers speaking the whole entire video, the whole entire duration of 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, I can understand 5-minute videos. It was like, yeah, of course, goddamn, he died. But yeah, 5 minutes. Of course, you're going to want to speak the whole entire time because you can easily add stuff to it, especially if it's like a goofy video where you can have the PNGs pop up. And if you're good at like Adobe After Effects, which I apparently learned about, which is something that I definitely want to tweak into, especially if it helps with videos and making it goofier, because that's kind of what I want to go for. So it's like, even now I'm speaking right out of my ass because frankly there's no scripting, there's nothing. This is on the fly. Like, I'm literally recording this audio in Adobe Premiere Pro, which is like, even me discovering that, I was like, wow, why haven't I been doing this whole entire time? I could be doing this instead of just going to Streamlabs or OBS and having a blank video and then converting it to just an MP3 file, or just straight up putting it into Adobe Premiere and then removing the video file, as well as maybe like the actual desktop audio, and then it's just the microphone audio. It's like, wow. It feels good though, because it's like, regardless of what it is, it feels good because I am learning. I'm learning, and because it is something that I enjoy doing, it feels great. And since I'm not being on some selfish shit where it's like, I gotta, do this to make some monetization and money like this. Like, no, it's like, I'm literally doing something that I wanted to do when I was younger that I couldn't do because I didn't have the means to be able to do it. And that feels good. That really, 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 really feels goddamn good. And like, I can't stress it enough on how good it feels. Even now, I'm speaking. It's been like 7 minutes and 50 seconds. And I'm still speaking. This is how YouTubers work. They just keep speaking on and on. Yeah, I'm kind of like regurgitating the same thing, but like for the most part, it's just like, even right now, I'm looking at my little notepad that I consider it useful.txt, and it just like, okay, so this is what I actually put for the whole talking and YouTubers just keep talking. So I put, okay, so the intro is, this will be the tips for people wanting to do YouTube stuff. And the first thing is, keep talking. Literally in all formats of YouTube videos that has some sort of commentary, I guess I'll just say that, or commentation, is that a real word? Whatever. But they almost never have a segment when they are not talking unless the subject they are on has a clip, point, or an edit that is meant to amplify the point made. When you realize this, you should never feel I shouldn't talk so much. No, it is good. And if it comes to editing, you can always edit the audio or add and remove audio for the full context. And speaking of context, clips and shiz always have people talk, and it usually ends up well. So all talk is good talk. Anyone can clip a stream video in any kind of way, shape, or form. Just make sure you are the one doing your own clips before someone else does it before you, which, is like the best fucking advice, because you can have, we all see like out of context clips or something where, let's say something happens on Twitch and then you have a channel that's small as hell, but just like, oh my God, this was a funny moment that I thought was funny. And then it's just, they're like, all right, they made a clip out of it. That is an opportunity that that streamer could have used to actually make a clip out of something, which is like crazy. But considering how money hungry the world is now, you wouldn't surprise me if someone be like, oh, well, I'm a send out like a copyright strike or something. I wish that car wasn't beeping so spastically for no good fucking reason. So sorry if y'all heard that, but yeah, it's like, it's crazy. YouTubers really never stop talking unless there's like some sort of clip or any type of edit that adds context to it. Like if I can just say the overall premise to what I'm saying is, if you're trying to have a small start or a start at all when it comes down to the YouTube stuff, always talk. Always talk. Whatever you add into it, doesn't matter how cringy it could be, you can always edit, trim, clip, snip, dip. You can always do whatever you want. It is your creative freedom to be able to do that. And the fact that if you are able to do it, go ahead, just go for it. You know, like, yeah, right now I'm only doing YouTube for the hobby aspect and just feeling of enjoyment, being able to make a script and like just make it fucking awesome, I guess, you know. It just feels good. But yeah, just keep talking. Just keep talking. No matter what. Even if you always get criticism, no matter what. So always just keep going. You know, keep moving forward. Pick yourself up when you're down. And just know that you're not the only one that's dealing with the same type of vibe. Hell, even in my my Rayman stream, my Rayman Redemption second half stream, it was like I mentioned how I would always feel bad where anytime I would stream, I could never get a grasp on how I want the audio to be leveled out and stuff. So I would usually, like, the one that I considered the best for the longest of time was when I had sidechain ducking, which at first it was cool, but then it came to a point where it's like, okay, how do you make it flow naturally to where the moment you start speaking, then the gameplay audio kind of goes down just so people can hear your voice. But then it's like, if you don't have it set up right, then it's going to sound weird when you start suddenly speaking and then the game just cuts the fuck off, you know? But you can make it seem as if it's more natural and stuff. But then I'm just like, dang, that feels more selfish. So then eventually it came to a point where, okay, I'm gonna just have it. So if I'm making a video and it's not streaming, all right, I'll just turn the limiter plugin. No, I'll turn off the limiter filter. I'll turn it off. But if I'm streaming, I'll turn it on. So then it's reasonably there. And considering the fact that apparently like my microphone audio was set to, like, the volume was set to like in the 70s, and I was like, bro, why is it not at 100? I'm thinking I have to tweak the hell out of my microphone settings. I'm like, this whole entire time I'm losing like 30, I guess, decibels or whatever. I don't really know what to call the actual volume. I mean, I know decibels is like revolves around like gain and stuff, but yeah, like 30 whole volumes, and I was missing out on that. And I'm thinking, maybe I need to make the gameplay audio more quieter in order to actually have people hear me. But I'm just like, no, feels selfish. It felt selfish. But what really made me realize that no matter how big you can get, you're always going to have some sort of complications. It was like when the whole Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach came out, and me being in my 2014 mood and vibe, where, you know, I don't necessarily play the game, but like I do enjoy the new content of it and the new lore behind it and how they kind of like go about things. But I basically ended up freaking watching Markiplier when he would do his whole King of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. So obviously I'm gonna watch him play the whole Security Breach. So when it came out to him in his last playthrough, he streamed it, but like I think it was like 20 minutes into the stream, he literally had no audio. He's having a whole entire conversation. My dude. and there was no audio from his microphone going off.
Hi, God, I was muted. I do that every time! I never forget to unmute when I'm streaming. Hi, hello, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh boy, nothing was wrong with you, I'm just an idiot. This is where, if I was editing this, I would pause the video and talk about what a giant fool I am. However, I have Five Nights at Freddy's to play. Yeah, I know guys. I know, I'm very dumb. I get that, I understand that, and I'm fine with that. I've accepted this about myself. So if everyone is here, which I'm assuming, I'm gonna just go for it. But before I do...
So he's just speaking, he doesn't even realize it, and I'm just there like, wow. Like, anyone would naturally think someone of his high status would know that, but like, it's crazy. It's so human. And frankly, it's a good ass, whatchamacallit. It's a really good down to earth type of moment where it's like, no matter how big you are, you can always end up making the smallest everyday person mistakes. And me, I've definitely had that moment before. Like, I've had a whole entire stream of me playing like a freaking ROM hack of Super Mario World playthrough, and then it's like 5 hours, 5 whole hours, I think it was 5 hours into the whole entire stream, and then I finally realized all my audio for the microphone did not capture. And matter of fact, it wasn't even just that. I think it was the microphone audio and the actual desktop audio. It just didn't play because I forgot to check the stream audio. Like, I forgot that I unchecked it because I wanted to make a video and I didn't feel like doing the whole separation of the audios and stuff, which eventually I came to terms with and was like, fuck that shit. I'm never doing that again. And ever since that day, it's like, it really ate at me. And I was like, damn, I really did this dumbass shit. But yeah, just seeing Markiplier just go on a whole entire tangent talking about whatever he was talking about for like 20 whole minutes, just to be like, oh, none of you all heard that, and I feel like a dumb duty head or some shit like that, you know? It's so, wow, it's crazy. And even right now, it's been like 17 minutes and I'm still speaking. This is how YouTube videos are now. It's crazy. Like, all it is the same Genshin gameplay, just me basically doing 3 event type stuff and then daily commissions, and as well as grinding for adventure exp, not adventure exp, but character exp, which I'm just like, wow. Some people would consider this high quality. Some people would just have their dopamine and just look at all of it because, yeah, you have gameplay in the background, you have commentary, or, you know, some people just have it for auditory type purposes, you know, like some ASMR shit, but without, oh wait, no, that's mukbang, but yeah, ASMR shit. But that's crazy. This YouTube thing isn't too much to really stress about when it comes down to it. But I, for one, considering I want actual quality in what I do, and since I want people to actually enjoy watching my videos, like, I've had some really good, well, at least I consider them good videos and stuff like that. There are some videos where I'm like, damn, I kind of like messed up here and there. Like when I made my whole Sonic Omens video, I ended up changing the description because when I recorded the audio for it, it was in the middle of the night / early in the morning, like 3 a.m. or something. I'm just like, damn, why do I sound so tired? Why can't I hear the gameplay? It's like, it just didn't match well. And I'm just like, I like looking back at it, the thumbnail was fucking awesome. Like, holy shit. But looking back at it, I'm like, damn, the thumbnail is pretty damn good. It can hook people in. The title is exactly what it should be. But then when you actually look at the audio and stuff, it's like, it's kind of on the bad side. You know, I sound bored, which with the game, I definitely wasn't. And it's just, you can't even hear the gameplay, which is like, I'm like, bro, why? Like, I really feel like I wish I could just redo all the audio for it and just kind of have like a restart for it. But then again, it's like, I don't want to end up re-uploading it. Well, not only because of that, because I also don't even have the original file for it, because that was a long time. But yeah, but when you look at that, and then when you compare my Sonic Omen showcase video to something like my Demon Turf video, holy shit, that is literally like night and day. Or if you even look at small videos of like my Blue Fire video and my Kaze's SM64 showcase. I forgot what I called it, but it was basically the Peach's Fury type of small, basically my small feelings on how the game is and just gushing over it and stuff like that. It just really shows the quality that people really go for, and just the overall how you actually do the whole YouTube stuff and what people will accept. And frankly, it's like pretty nice, you know? I've been speaking for like a good 20 minutes now. I haven't stopped. Is there moments in the video where, you know, I'm probably like doing all those sound effects? Yeah, sure. But I can easily edit that out. Anybody can edit that out. It might be tedious because I'm pretty sure it happens a whole lot. And when you think, oh yeah, it's just 20 minutes, yeah, you can say that. But like when you're trying to get rid of every single staticky sound and staticky filter that the microphones leave behind, it kind of can be a long ass time for you to do that, you know, because microphones do pick up some sort of noise that's really, really small. I don't know what's up with that. I wish I could just instantly get rid of all those little segments to where it's literally just picking up static. But for the most part, yeah, this YouTube and recording and stuff like that, regardless on how you feel about your voice, which, you know, I made a video on that if you could check it out. I liked it. I definitely liked it. And it definitely made me realize, regardless on what microphone you have, your voice is your voice. It's your own. Just fucking enjoy that shit. Whether it be flamboyant, whether it be monotone like mine's is, hey, enjoy that shit. Because no one can take that shit from you. But yeah, yeah. It's kind of a long video. I don't think at first I was going to kind of keep it at like 15 to 10 minutes, but okay, yeah, this is happening. Yeah, this is definitely happening. I forgot that even happened into the game, but yeah, yeah, just have pride in what you do. And that's the funny part, because even my drill sergeant said that regardless on how small you do a task, always have pride in it. If you have to fucking clean, mop some shit, take pride in that shit. Do that shit pridefully. Like, holy shit. Like, if you're going to do something minimalist, make sure you do that shit the best. Better than anyone. And as stupid as it sounds, or how weird it sounds, it's like, yeah, it has some truth to it. Just bring your all when it comes down to things. Maybe not all the time to the point that you can burn out, which I can definitely say I have done that. But yeah, it's nothing to it. Don't ever overthink. Don't let yourself overthink. And I'm definitely guilty of that by a long shot. I just, every now and then, I just feel this way to where I feel like I'm not providing enough to the point that people will enjoy it, you know? Like, it's something that it's kind of hard to overcome, but with enough time and effort, you can definitely overcome it. And just always remember, regardless on how big you get, you can always make small mistakes, like talking for 20 whole minutes on your final playthrough of a very, very famous fan franchise and stuff like that. But yeah, so the video is kind of like coming to an end. So I guess I'll wrap things up since, you know, the actual video of this gameplay is kind of like really starting to come to a close. But yeah, just always go for what you know you can do. And if you know that you can't do something, at least give it some sort of effort. At least try. Because if you don't try, you just accepted the failure, and in turn you just failed. You know, at least fail trying. It's like die trying, you know, something like that. But I just hope these words can motivate someone or inspire someone, or is a really good tip for someone, even though it's been like a good 25 minutes or so. But yeah, if you like how this whole video was and all that stuff, let me know. Maybe even dislike it, because frankly, even if you dislike it, it lets me know that you watched all the way through, probably. But until next time, like, comment, share, subscribe. Hopefully you're all doing good. And like I always say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Where you may reside, hopefully you're doing good. Your friends, family, loved ones, and close ones to your life alike and stuff. I messed that up, but I'm going to keep it in. But yeah, till next time. Peace out, my dudes and dudettes. And be easy, my friends. Bye-bye.